How to add Google Calendar to Outlook. We all have calendars. Whether it's a website or a WordPress blog or one of the other ways you keep track of things, your calendar is essential. However, if you happen to run Office 365 and use Outlook, there's never much need for outsiders around with the ability to view everything in full screen mode on Windows 10 devices. Here's how to add Google Calendar to Outlook so you can more easily manage work and personal events. Open Google Calendar in Outlook. Making the transition from Google Calendar to Outlook is going to take some time and effort. However, it's possible to make the switch in a relatively short amount of time. After all, you'll still need Google Cloud Print if your company uses that feature. The hard part of switching web-based calendars is just getting used to doing everything in a new interface. Here are some suggestions for what you'll want to do first. Check the shared options of your new calendar. Sharing an individual's Google Calendar is a great way to keep the important people in your life updated about what you have planned. As long as your recipient has Gmail, you should be able to add their email address quite easily. In order for this to happen, check the shared option from any timeline which is within Outlook and make sure that the drop-down menu says Add Calendar. Refer to your calendar's settings and confirm that the features you want to share are available. Under Share, select Google Calendar. Note, sharing your calendar is subject to the same restrictions as texting on a device. For example, recipients will be able to check on you without signing in as much as they'd like. Also, at any point throughout the day, your recipient can change the type of sharing that's enabled in order to view only their own calendars, or remove all access so that they add your calendars to the share list. Google's Calendar is your friend. It allows you to share your calendar with other users and allow them to update it as well. Adding another user is done by sharing a spreadsheet that contains the access information. The following steps are able to be followed in order to add a Google account to Outlook 2016. 1. Click on File and click on Protocol Options in the Security section. 2. Click on Import. Your autofill will likely have an option to automatically fill names of accounts that the username has been filled in for previously. 3. Type the email address of your loved one, or input the G Suite for commercial-driven projects and click a button to add email account. All your contacts will now appear to be connected with the new accounts in Outlook. Some minor changes or tweaks, however, still apply quite nicely currently, such as the toolbar being on the bottom of the screen. You'll also notice that your schedule won't be updated, nor do you have access to mobile sync when adding the user. Remove calendars you don't want to share with colleagues or bosses. Add in calendars to Outlook. Since all calendar information is stored in the Microsoft Cloud, you can easily share your calendar with others by using an add-in. This will only give them access to information they need, notify them of events they are involved in, and plan meetings. However, if you don't want to share it completely with others, or would like greater control of the features, you can remove the add-in. You can then edit the calendar yourself and decide what type of sharing you require for certain people. Most people just want a chance to review the calendar information they are not invited to participate in. Via the Microsoft Outlook calendar options, you can change the default sharing options for others, restrict who has access to certain data, and even unshare other Outlook calendars. Manage multiple Exchange mailboxes. You'll need this as it may seem complicated at first. Once you get it though, it will make life easier. With your Exchange server, learn how to use subfolders to handle multiple link personal calendars and business calendars. The swift development of technology has made it possible for personal and business accounts to be connected seamlessly in just a few steps. When your Outlook calendar and Google Calendar become synchronized, you can give a classic Outlook appointment priority over an event on Google Calendar. When the event is the main focus of the meeting, make sure you input the ideal start time for your business day before editing the meeting's time slot. 10. Link calendar to Outlook. If your organization offers all employees a Microsoft account, you can use Outlook's attachment feature to send an appointment as email. Then, reformat the subject line to include your company name or department title and organize the message in the drop-down menu. Save this address so all appointments, reminders and notes are sent to a central location rather than be stored in individual inboxes. Having a shared Outlook address ensures all reminders go straight